Hey, thanks for joining us back, guys, and another Dragon Ball gameplay. Today we got the Fusion World that me and Jake tested out, the two demo decks, Goku and Vegeta. And joining me today and commentating these games is none other than Jake. What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, thanks for joining me today, bro.
Easy, bro. Had a
Yeah,
great time with these decks and pretty keen to watch them back.
yeah, keen to go over them and see how they all went and stuff. So I'm gonna
Yeah, definitely.
kick it off, and get these people enjoying some awesome gameplay between the two of us, man. So. Yeah, this is us just here mulliganing the first hand, and the difference with the game now is that if you want a mulligan, you got to drop all six cards from your hand instead of picking and choosing, and then redrawing them six. Hey, bro.
Yeah, it was a interesting change to the original game, but definitely made it harder to decide if we wanted to mulligan or not.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's so in that sort of aspect, it's quite similar to the One Piece that I've been playing, where it's actually the same with the mulligan, and it's and don't mind me eating the chocolate bar there, guys. Um,
Some brain power.
brain power, bro, for a once again basic game again. I feel, but yeah, no, yeah, you just discard the cards, but you get the shuffle and then just redraw your six, so it kind of eliminates you having, I guess, a real OP, I guess, hand, which is what kind of
Yeah,
Dragon Ball grew to, where you could just kind of mulligan certain cards from your hand in the Masters now, and just draw to what you need to just, pretty much get you off to a flying kickstart. But that's what I like about the game, where it's like back to the basics um, of gameplay. And look, I don't know if they've completely like thrown out the negate system. It doesn't have one at this stage. What do you make of it, Jake?
I honestly wouldn't mind if they just didn't add it in
Yeah.
at all. I was really just enjoying the whole just we battle and we just going straight into the combo step.
Yeah.
Even like we took us a while to get used to the fact because every time we swung into each other, we'd always be waiting for a response,
Yeah, yeah.
waiting
Well,
for that no negates.
we
Was
were always doing that. Yeah.
yeah, definitely gonna be. So the new mechanic of this game, you get the second turn player gets that energy marker,
Yeah, which is quite useful, eh?
like a free one time use energy, which you use here.
Yep.
No, you take it back because you
Because
realize it's two specified blue.
yeah,
Because the energy marker is non-specified, so you can't use it for a specified cost.
yeah. Unfortunately,
Should
yeah,
I
I
call
ma-
you out here on?
yep.
Because
I made that misplay already. Start of the game, start of a new game, and I'm already making misplays. Classic Jimmy rookie mistakes. But if you don't cheat, you ain't trying, right?
it's definitely an interesting way to try and help out the second turn player
Yeah, yeah.
in the long run.
Yeah, definitely. I like that it's just back to like, tap one blocker there. So I played like a bomber. It's just like back to those sort of basics in the game.
Which we eventually learned that in this matchup, playing Bulma is never a good idea.
Yeah, look, it's yeah, you'll find that out like because red still got its awesome neg effects, and
That's
blue seems like it's different from that ramp in the Masters set now. It looks like it's taken upon having X amount of cards in hand to get buffs to your cards and leader.
yeah,
Um
and a lot
so
of bottom decking your opponent's cards and stuff.
yeah, yeah, bottom decking too, which was really cool. And I like that about how they've kind of changed that up a little bit with blue instead of making it just a solid ramp sort of stuff. It'll be interesting
Yeah,
to see when the starter decks come out. And so he just swung into me with TN there. I took the damage and he's swinging again with Goku. But yeah, like it looks like I'm interested to see what the starter decks are going to be all about too, like the Broly and the Freezer, and what yellow is going to be like, and green. If they're going
yes,
to
yeah.
keep green to like hand destruction, eh?
And then like yellow's all about tapping stuff down and stuff.
Yeah.
Or control color.
Do you think they'll
Yeah,
bring
definitely.
ramp back in, or
Um, I don't see why not. It's just about keeping the game balanced and simple.
Mm,
Which is why these games were so much fun because it was just that very simple kind of gameplay.
yep.
But we still had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, and that's what it brought us back to because we've been playing this game since the beginning, obviously since 2017. We've been in it since the get-go, and we've been through all the ups and downs with the Masters now. Like
Yeah.
to see all them power creeps and to see the OP decks through Mecha Freezer, through Gun Storm, through everything, and then to be back to just like, yeah, tap one, play this, draw a card, sick, pass turn. Like that's just great. Like it's stuff like that that helps you enjoy the game more, where you don't have to think as much, right, with counters and counter plays and all that.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where is the Masters version kind of got away from me a bit there. They
Mm,
did just overcomplicate things. There's so much going on,
yeah, yeah.
making it very difficult for new players to come in and learn all this stuff, and almost next to no chance of being able to compete with established players
Yeah,
just because
that's
there's
it.
so much to learn and
Yeah, that was it. And that was the main like the main problem with the game, right? It was so complex to the point where,
yeah,
you got
there
to
was
try and show someone how to play and it's just it just wasn't happening.
it was such a headache just to teach someone.
Yeah. But now with this, you see, I've established two blocker bombers on the board now, and I was
Two
like thinking,
blockers, yeah.
sweet, I'm in a good spot. But then, not knowing like what was going to happen, like it was pretty funny
Yeah.
because, oh, what
I think there's a one drop in the red deck. It might even be that Master Roshi I just charged. If it's just like a simple tap one and you neg a card 5k,
yeah, it's just great.
we just found like yeah, that was just a quick and easy answer to every bomb wheel we played.
Yeah, I was like, yep, GG, man.
One of the cool things about the game as well, all the
Mm,
none of the cards have combo costs,
yes,
and a
yes,
lot of the lower cost cards will have 10k combo.
yeah, yeah, that's
And
it.
where your boss monsters will be a zero combo power card.
Yeah, I
So
thought that was really cool, eh?
yeah, it was really making a tough decision to play these bomber blockers when they're so easy to neg off with like that Roshi or actually I don't even think it is that Roshi that negs the card. That
I
Roshi
think
might
the
just be
Roshi
a very
draw.
simple yeah, because I didn't neg anything when I played it then.
Yep.
But yeah, it made that dilemma of like, do we play the bomber or just keep her in hand for a 10k combo, you know?
Yeah, and that's it. Like,
And we see here you just tapped four and you use that energy marker
yep,
to get the four cost out on your turn three. So then you now that you've used that energy marker, it will disappear.
yep.
This is like a one game thing.
So it gives you
But
that little
having
bit of
that, yeah,
boost.
getting that four cost out a turn early really does help the fact that you're going second.
Yeah, 100%. Because then it gets me, yeah, to get that out a turn earlier, which is nice. Because then that's a 30k body on the board. Um,
Yeah, that's it.
I thought that was really cool. Because I think it was only three specified blue. Um, and the fact that it's just like you got a lot more vanillas as
Yes,
well.
yeah.
Low cost vanillas, they're like 20, 30Ks. They're like two cost and three cost.
And
Um,
we'll probably find that will be most of the cards in the early game of this.
yeah, yeah. And
But
it's
if
like,
they can
yeah.
stick to future sets of just cards having basic one or two effects, I think the game can really stay in a good spot.
Mm. Because that was the main problem, wasn't it? Just adding all these
That's
different
it.
effects onto one card with all different X
Cards
evolves.
having four or five different effects and just half the card as text. It was yeah, it's just definitely not getting fun.
Yeah, yeah. Now looking back, just want to quickly get your thoughts on it, bro. Like this Goku that I played used to be, this was in like the set one starter deck, and it used to have like a dual attack or a double strike and evolve
Yeah,
cost. Now, do you think
yeah,
that they're gonna? Because we noticed when we were going through these cards and playing, they didn't have like Goku's or Vegeta's didn't have any evolves, like evolve costs.
yeah,
And that's what I remember you saying, like that was the fun of the game that actually got you into the game was the fact that you can stack and evolve. which was always cool,
Yeah, that's it.
to your
Yeah.
next evolution on your character. Do you think they're going to bring that back, or do you think they've just eliminated this just for the demo decks, or what do you reckon?
I think it's a good idea to bring it back because, like I said, yeah, that was I started playing in set three, and
Mm,
one of my first decks was just a basic Goku evolving up his evolutions into Ultra Instinct in the end.
yep,
But that was I just found that was a lot of fun doing that simple chain. So if they can do it where it's just a simple one cost, pay some X amount of energy involved into a 3 or 4 cost,
yeah,
then maybe you have just a small little chain like that
yep,
where it's not overcomplicated.
yeah, exactly. Not adding like a bunch,
Where
like a wall of
that's it. You're
abilities.
using fusion pieces from your Z energy in hand and summoning from the deck or Z deck.
It becomes a hot mess, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's a lot going on, and as you can see, guys, this Piccolo that I played makes you grab a extra card, back
the
from
drop.
your
Yep,
drop to hand, which was really cool. And that's just it. It's just effects like that. Tap three, play Piccolo. That's a 20k, and then grab an extra card back to hand. That's it. Done.
yep.
Like that was just, and then I tap one because I got seven or less cards in hand, and I can bottom deck one of your cards, which I just did. And those are just nice, easy by discarding the card from hand too, as you can see. So it's
Yeah.
just nice, easy effects like that, which were just keeping the game simple and fun. Um, yeah. So you can see I'm swinging into leader here with Piccolo,
Yep. As you
20k.
awakened your leader, and your leader has an awakened ability. If you have 7 or less cards in hand, you can get, is it 15k for the turn?
Yeah, yeah, 15k power for the turns. It becomes a 35k,
So
which is huge because these
it's
leaders are,
very big leader. Yes.
yeah, well they 15 on the non-awakened side and 20 on the awakened side now, at opposed to 10 and
As you
15.
see, I could combo out with the super combos of these
Oh
demo
yeah,
decks, where it's a 10k combo, but if you're using it on your defensive turn, it's a 20k combo, which
and
we
that's
found to
huge.
be very good. Yes.
Yeah, huge. And the fact that they eliminated that draw power as well from the super combo
Yeah. Yeah.
was another thing. And that's what I heard a few people say, like that the problem as well in the game of Masters was the super combos, like the fact, like the draw power in it, and
Yeah.
that was also a bit of a. I mean, like, look, yeah, it's a hit and miss thing. It can be arguable, it's an arguable, like, thing that you can be like, I don't know if that's really too much of a big issue, but I don't know. Super
And then you
combos.
had certain mechanics in the end there where you can recycle your super combos
Oh yeah,
from your drop into your hand. So you end up using like 7 to 8 a game, and it was just
that's where
a
it
bit
got out of hand.
ridiculous.
It got out of hand, and so the amount of draw power you get in that is just ridiculous. Yeah, so that's why you could go up to
So,
like 60 card decks. So you see what we did here with the was that God Kamehameha
yeah,
tap one.
because I had no battle cards in the battle area, it
Yeah,
cost 1 energy, and I think it negs a card 30k, I believe.
yeah. I think it negs or just kills a 30k or less card, which is
Yeah,
which, which is great, and that's a good way to stay on top of your opponent's board. So
yes.
this is the Whis.
The waste is the one that negs a card. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Next 5k. So there we go. You chose my bomb
Yep.
one. Next
Cool.
five, done. And then what's great about it, guys, is that it's a 10k combo on the field because they're all
Yes.
5k combo. I can't remember if it was 10 or 5. One of the two.
Yeah, some of the one drops were 10k, and some of them, I think the ones that drew cards were only
Mm.
5k.
Yeah. And then you got the Beerus here. So 3 ONG, you got a 20k crit when attacking. I think you choose one of your cards, gains
A
plus
bit of
5k.
5k, but yeah.
Yeah, if I can recall. Um, which is really cool. And then I think I just dropped the 10k and that was it. So
Yeah.
as you guys see, like so the 10Ks, they're all free combos now. It doesn't tap it doesn't cost you to tap to combo anymore, but the draw power is limited. Like so
Yep.
as you can see, like the super combos you don't draw, but you get the extra 10k buff, which is nice on your
And
defense.
you can see here, you only have 3 cards left in deck.
Mm,
These demo decks are only 25 cards, and
yeah.
we were noticing if we are going to play the deck out rule, we wouldn't get any solid games in. So we decided if we decked out, we were just going to shuffle our drop area back into our deck and
Yep. Yep.
kind of the pre-release rules.
Yep. Which I think was just a good idea to do to showcase these cards, these
Yeah.
decks, to see what it's all about. And yeah. So what was the ability of your Goku again there, man? Your leader?
On the leader, I think it's a activate main. I can give a 5k activate battle once per turn. I can give a 5k buff to a battle card,
See, that's
so
huge.
you can
That's
use it
great.
on
Mm.
offensive and defensive. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is great. Like that's a nice, easy effect, and also
Yeah.
attack, draw a card, which is always nice.
That's it.
Um,
Here you're tapping 4 for the Gotenks card,
yep.
which we found to be a very good card because it lets you add a Goten and a Trunks from the drop to your hand. So a nice little draw 2
Yeah, yeah.
with the drop.
Another +2
Which,
back from the
yeah,
drop, which is always nice.
ultimately it's just some two 10k combo cards, but it's still a really good ability for this
Mm.
game.
And then that's what I do here. I do like Gallic Cannon or Gallic Gun, and
Yeah.
we tap one. I think give what +15, draw a
Yeah,
card,
it's a activate
and
battle extra
+10.
card.
Yep.
I think it's an extra 15k combo.
I think it was like if I got 7 or fewer cards in hand, I get to draw a
Yeah.
card.
Yeah, we found a lot of the cards in the blue deck require you to have 7 or less cards in hand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which was and that's what we're looking at. Like blue has that effect more where you're drawing. Um,
Yeah.
sorry, you're at the point where you always the effect's always a 7 or fewer cards in hand, which gives you the buffs to certain character cards and yeah, your leader cards. So it was really cool. It was really cool. I liked it. And as you can see, I just shuffled my drop back into my deck because we decked out
Yeah.
there. Uh,
Yep.
and we used looks like I used another super combo in that attack on that 35k attack. It just put you up to 40 with just one card. So as you
That's
guys
it.
can see, it's a lot. Like the concept of the game is it might sound or look a little bit like you go, oh, like it's different, but it's like it works, right? So then,
That's it.
even though you don't have the draw power, you're not wasting that many cards from hand as well. It's keeping your hand steady. It's not overpowering your hand. It's not abusing it. It's not abusing draw power or anything where it's like you're having 100 cards in hand. It's just like, cool, I'm going to just hit one card down to survive. Or, you know, do I make that decision to take the life? So either way,
Yep.
it's just nice and easy and it feels a lot more smoother. That's what I liked about those super combos anyway.
So here, me starting my turn 6.
Yep, turn 6, and that's what we felt like
6
in a lot of the
energy.
games, eh? Like we got to like 6, 7 turns each,
Yeah, yeah.
which was huge. Like, and that's a nice game, like because you don't want it obviously to be too fast or whatever. So we're tapping 5 here. So I think the big boy
Yeah.
was coming
So
down.
probably bringing out the big Goku here. Yep, the big
There we
boss
go.
monster.
Yep. So you guys can see it's a 0 combo. So it makes you go, all right,
Mhm.
I want to play this guy for 5, right? You don't want to have him in hand
Yeah.
because he's dead.
So I think he's a double striker, and on play, I believe he negs the card by
20k.
20 or 25 or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
something
it must
like
be
that.
20 because I'm down to, yeah, because I put 4 on my Go tank, so that's 20k. Yep.
20k. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and he's a 35k double strike. Yeah,
Huge.
which is
Yes.
huge. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Where in the Masters version of the game, if you tap 5 for a card like that, there's a good chance you're going to get counterplayed, and it doesn't make an impact at all.
Yeah, make an imp. And
Simple,
that's
charismatic villain,
yeah,
and you get a
charismatic
feel bad moment.
villain. Yep, yep. And
So
that was hard. But yeah, it
after
looks like
negging 20 off Gotenks, I was able to tap one more energy for another wish to neg the last 5.
yep, which got rid of my Go
I think
tanks. That's it.
I swung leader into your Piccolo to kill it.
Um, no. You swung into life there. I took the double damage.
Yes, yes, but with I think I
Oh, did you? Yeah, yep. You killed the other Piccolo. Yep,
she
that's
had
right.
another battle card, yeah, with
Yeah,
the
another
leader.
battle card. Yeah, with leader. Yeah,
Putting you from 4 to 2,
which is good. Which is good.
going into your turn 5. I think you have a low hand at this point as well. So I was kind of thinking,
Yeah,
oh, you
yeah,
have about 5 or 6 cards. Yeah, I was kind
yeah,
of thinking, yeah, you're down to 2 life now, so this needs to be a big turn from you.
yeah. I needed to get rid of that Goku.
Yes,
That was
it's
the
the number
issue.
one priority. Yeah,
Yeah, because and that's where it's like, yeah, you're not. I feel like you're not as punished as well in this game for tapping out
yeah, that's it.
because you don't have to require to have any energy active for counters, obviously, or combo even. You can actually
Mm,
afford to tap out, which is like what you've done, and you don't mind because all your cards in hand are combos, unless you got another big boy, which would be a zero combo, you know.
yeah,
And that's what I like about it too, eh? Like
yeah, that's it.
that was really
Found the
cool.
only reason to leave energy open on defense would be for one of those extra cards. This is just a activate battle power boost.
Yeah, yeah. Which I think you had one that does like plus 15k and neg 5k off a battle card
Yeah.
or leader.
So we see here, you really want to get rid of that Goku, so you buffed your leader up to 35 and comboed 2 cards on it, so it's probably around 55.
Yep. And then I dropped the Go Tanks. Adds 3 energy for just a, was that 20k or 25k? One of the two.
Yep.
I think it was
So
25. Yeah.
basic vanilla. Yep.
Basic vanilla, which I think I just swung in. Yep, swung in for leader here. But this is the beauty about like having say cards established on board like you have with Whis. So in this game, guys, if you're watching this game from say like a game like One Piece where you can't see as you can see Jake just comboed off a Whis, so he didn't have to use a card from hand. You can use battle cards from your battle area in active mode to combo them off to help survive attacks.
Might have been
Where
better just
yeah.
taking that damage to now that I'm watching it.
Yeah, I thought of that. I was like, oh, okay. But then
Thinking,
again, like,
yeah,
and then you just
yeah,
like, yeah, I'll just combo
let
that
off the
out.
damage.
I think at this stage you were like, you know, you're pretty cruisy. You had a good, you know, you still had a good hand. You have 4 life, like,
Yeah,
um,
yep, got the deck shuffle back in.
yeah, and you get the deck
Yeah, I
shuffle
think
back in.
hindsight now, looking, taking that 2 hits from those 2 cards, taking myself to 2 just for some extra cards to go into this turn,
Might have been a bit better.
which might have, you know, I think going for game here is definitely the goal.
So yeah, with 3 cards in hand as well, with 2 life,
That's it. Yeah.
wouldn't be too much. I could have, you know, I mean, worst case scenario, you look at it now and you go, okay, those are 3 10Ks in hand, say.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's 50k max right now. And then that's where you can work around it, you see. So, and that's where you can just like kind of, you know, twiddle down my hand, or if you're, you know, playing 20Ks or whatever out on the board. Um, so yeah, it's really cool. So you're going into turn 7 here. This is your
Yep.
thinking.
Charge my 7th energy.
Yeah,
Trying to figure out the best way to go about it.
nice
So I
swing.
imagine this attack's probably going into leader.
Yep.
Just get a draw.
So we have our combo out.
Easy combo out. Yeah.
Yep. 5k trunks. Yep. So I don't want to go down to 1 life there because you could just tap like 3 or 4 and put out a 30k body or something,
Yeah.
which would have been huge.
But at the same time, if I find another Goku double strike, it would be
Mm. And
pretty huge.
as people, if you watch as you're watching here, you can see that there's no summoning sickness still, which is great. That's what we've always loved about Dragon Ball. When you play a battle card, you can attack that turn it's played, except for if you're going first in the game when you've kicked off.
Yeah.
So you go, yeah, yeah, you played the 30k for, I think that's 4 energy for a
Uh,
30k
yep. 30k vanilla. Okay.
30k vanilla, yeah. Okay, yeah.
I think I'm debating if
So
I can.
that's yeah, because that will go like, then you can activate battle, or you could just be like, cool, guaranteed 2 cards from my hand.
Yeah.
30
There we go. Use super combo out.
or
Going to 35.
5. Yep. Oh, that would have been 40. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, oh yeah, Android 17. Now this is a good card, eh? Because his effect is he gains plus 5k during your opponent's turn
Yeah.
as well, and you know that's huge. And now this is where I was like, okay, I think I'm at 1 life. I gotta go
Good
for it
life.
here.
Yeah.
I gotta go for it here, and this is tough because you have 4 life.
Yeah, that
And
was
I'm
it. It
like,
was.
two
Yeah.
cards in hand. I'm like, yeah, I think it's pretty rough here. I don't think I can win unless both of these battle cards go through.
That's it.
But that's where it's like, yeah, cool. You see, you can it's a lot more simpler. And that's what I love about it. So I was like, okay, we'll go 35k activate because I got 7 or less cards in hand. Yeah, it was attacking the Android 17. I don't. Yeah, I knew I didn't have game. I think I was just like, all right, we'll just see what we can do. Hopefully clear field, which I should have just gone probably for life earlier on.
Yeah, but that's always one of the strategies of Dragon Ball.
Mm, just
Is
clear.
deciding if you want to control board or pressure life. You know, because
Yeah.
pressuring the wrong thing at times can always lead to your downfall.
Yep. And this is where you're like, yeah, sweet.
Sweet.
I'm Gucci.
Yep.
Take life in 3. Play Goku.
Yeah, that's it. I think now I'm just taking all the life you give me and
Yeah. This was just like
just
kind of
dump.
like the end of that,
So,
which is really cool. Um,
yeah,
I was like, all right, play a
you're
blocker.
gonna bomb a blocker. Yeah, good chance that doesn't live, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
I think you do neg that, and I'm just like, yeah,
But
sweet.
I think, yeah, we best definitely found the best strategy was to just keep Bomber in hand as a combo power.
Yeah, because she was a 0 10k, right? She was a 10k
Yeah,
combo cost, I believe. Is
that's
that
it.
is
Yeah,
that 10k? Yeah, that's 10k, I think.
yeah, she was. Yeah.
And it's like, just keep
So
her
as
in
you see
hand.
here, I think I drew the big double striker Goku for the turn. So
Yeah,
yeah,
see that neg the
just
blocker, so I'm like, all right, cool.
slamming that straight away, negging the blocker off, and then just sort of swing the game and
And that's
hopefully you
it.
can
Yeah,
combo. Yep.
yeah. And this is the whole process in what I loved about the game, where it's like, cool, you don't have to think about negates. Like, does
Yeah.
your opponent have a negate? You're just going straight to battle if they don't have a blocker. Sorry, straight to combo if they don't have a blocker, and you're just like, okay, no blockers, cool. All right, we're going for damage. We're going for game here, so we combo out.
Yep.
No, you're going
So
up
as we
to.
see here,
I'm pretty sure you went to like
comboing up.
90k or something.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And I
can't
was like, yeah,
remember
sick.
exactly what all those cards combos
And I
powers
was like, all
were,
right,
but
combo with that, a combo with that.
yeah.
Combo with that. GG, bro.
If only, yeah.
Yeah, so that
But
was
yeah, that
sick.
was a
Yeah.
nice game. I don't know how long did that game run for?
About 27, 28
Yeah.
minutes, just under 30 minutes. Yeah. And that's
So not
us.
too bad. And this was the first time we've played with these decks as well, so it was
Yeah.
a lot of reading, just understanding what the cards did and stuff.
Yeah, to see what, like,
Definitely,
and finding out the
that's it.
best patterns on how to play it.
Yeah, that's it.
So, yeah, that was the first one, guys. And looks like we're swapping over now. So I played blue, Jake
Swap it
played
over,
red.
yeah.
So we go on now to change over
We're
and
going to our natural colors here as well,
our
as you
natural.
are very much a red kind of player, and I was always the blue kind of player
Yeah, that's it.
in old Dragon Ball.
It's great. So I think we stopped it here. And we're gonna go to the next game. So we'll showcase the next game now. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you on the next gameplay.
See you guys.